Hi, this is the Self-Defense Offense channel, and I'm Triple G. Today's we're going to be doing mugging and safe apps and a few miscellaneous items. Okay, mugging. Jeff Rossen reports. Again, I'm going to use him. I've used him quite a bit because he's got information I didn't know. He talked to and interviewed a man in jail for mugging. He probably did it about 100 times, so he's a professional mugger. What they look for is vulnerable, older, seniors, slow, maybe with a cane, vulnerable, alone. Someone that's not paying attention. They're on their iPhone or texting. They're just not paying attention. Someone that least resistant. So you think a really nice young lady might be least resistant. They probably wouldn't pick out a tall, big gal. So, and he didn't have any fear or remorse, and that's what criminals, remember, they don't care about you. No fear and no remorse. 70% of the muggers had a weapon. They suggest, this is what he suggested, is have pepper spray or an air horn. Yeah, remember, I'm not going to carry one of those in my purse. I don't have a purse. Oh, because I don't need those. So, yeah, pepper spray, yeah, it depends on if you're downwind, and they're usually outside. He said don't use keys. I said that. Struggling doesn't help you. That's why we use targets, because struggling with the man doesn't help you. The other thing I would suggest is having a fake wallet. A fake wallet, a couple bucks at Walmart. All right, and I have in here an AARP. Doesn't have a name or address on it. It's a little coupon, like, join us, we'll send you something. It doesn't even have a place for money, which I didn't know about, but I don't need it. I just need to throw this thing as hard as I can. And even if it's a couple cars over, that'll get him maybe to either chase after it and run, because now what does he do? I don't have my money anymore. It's thrown away. The other thing I have in here, and this is real dark, so that's good for my use, is I have here something I made up, and that is a driver's license. So he could look at it and say, oh, this is her wallet. Maybe I have to take it with me, try to dig it out, because it's real hard to get the things in and out of there. But I got here, and I'll show you, a fake, that is not me. And my name is not Sample either. His name is Sample. This is a Sample Arizona card. I'm not from Arizona, so this would be, try to look me up. He couldn't. Plus that picture on it is B. Arthur from, I think she did Maud, and then she did Golden Girls. So I just took that picture from the web like this and copied them, put them in Word, and then I just cut and pasted them in there, made a copy of that, and then stuck it in. So that's all you have to do. Create your fake wallet. My grandson loves this, by the way. He thinks it's cool. Most areas for mugging. Do you think it's a mall? Driveway? Subway? What do you think? Driveway. I'm going, driveway? I never heard of somebody getting mugged in a driveway before, but when you think about it, who's going to see them? Everybody's either inside or at work. Nobody comes outside usually, so that would be a great time to do that. The parking lots is, kind of falls into that same area. Next is a subway platform. Well, they have trains in Chicago. Subways, the only one I know that has subway is in the U.S. is New York. It's a good time to have a fake wallet. Or is my father-in-law, since he didn't drive or have a car, he didn't have that kind of ID, he'd keep a couple bucks in there and give it to the mugger, but his other money would either be in his sock shoe someplace else, which is a good place to have it at. Okay. Next, oh, I was going to show you my wallet. This is my little wallet. And I just sewed this up with jean material. Oh, I sewed this up with jean material. And just, I can't sew. I don't have a serger. It'd be nice to have a serger under this. It just Velcroed it. And this has been great. This has lasted me a long time. So, bend down to get my paper. Okay. Safe apps. This was on, I believe it was on Jeff Lawson Reports also. And it has safe apps for your children or teens. Let's see, this is called Wear Safe. It's a little, kind of looks like a personal alarm. It clips on a keychain. It's $5 a month. This alarm sends a message to a friend or relative, and you can record into it. I'm being followed by a white guy, baseball hat, black hoodie, khaki pants, black tennis shoes. And you can give that to her. It'll send it to two people, so a friend or a relative. And it also then tells where your location is, if you have your GPS on. I don't think I have my location services on. I only have it on for the weather and maps and one other thing. So you probably would have to turn your location services on, which I don't like to do, but that's a whole nother story. Another one is called Be Safe. It records a video. If you push a button on your phone, push the app button, and it starts recording a video of a person. So say there's a person standing by your car, your parking lot, you can push the button, it starts recording. Let's see. And then it also can send that to a friend, the recording. But there again, where's your self-defense tools? There's Lifeline Response. Now this is where you have the app and you hold the button down, all right, on your phone. You hold it down, and it has, I want to say 45 seconds total time, but as you walk to your car, say you see somebody there, and you're threatened by him, you take your thumb off the button, and you have like after 20 seconds it sounds an alarm. 25, I mean, you put your finger back on the button, or will call police, like 25 seconds, I think, total time. It'll call police, tell them where your GPS is, tell who you are, your GPS, and they can come. How long does it take for the police to be there? In your city. Now in our city, it only takes probably 2 to 3 minutes, my guess. They would come real fast, but in your city, 10, 20 minutes? Yeah, I wouldn't want to rely on those apps for my safety, for my well-being. Now there's apps to spy on your children, mothers of teenagers. Here we go. Or fathers. Net Nanny. You can control the internet. You can do it remotely. Like, I don't watch her on pornography websites, tobacco websites, dating websites. Okay, so you can block all those. They also can warn you if your child is suicidal. If he or she mentions suicide in any of those texts, it'll sound an alarm for you. Nowadays, another one is Secure Team. Let's see, it gives you all your kids' phone calls coming and going, the phone numbers and that. Text, monitor kids' online activities, and it has a filter for mature content. It manages daily scheduling by living their time spent online. Remotely monitors your kids' location. Again, you have to have location services on. Remain updated on everything your child does to Facebook, to identity, and promptly reacts to all kinds of risks and threats in real time. Monitoring all incoming, outgoing calls, location tracking, monitoring of all kinds of apps also. Then there's Teen Safe. It monitors calls and texts, adds GPS, so you know where they are or where their phone is. Oh, I can drop my phone off to my friend's house and I can go anywhere I want. You can freeze their phone if they're driving. I know the tricks. Not that I did anything like that because we didn't have iPhones. Phone if they're driving. You could freeze it. So if you see the car moving, you can freeze their phone and say, may not use your phone. It can block apps like Pokemon Go, Instagram, Facebook. You can freeze view a browser history, histories of phone, and its history of its location, and that one's free. So there's different kinds of apps out there for your kids. So let's see, we covered mugging apps. Scams. The IRS scam is the most common one right now, and email and or computer problems. But the IRS, a lot of people get phone calls and say, there's a warrant out for your arrest. And of course they sound very threatening and very real because they're from the IRS and you owe $7,000. You don't pay us today, we're going to have a warrant out for your arrest. People panic because I'm a good person, I don't want to be arrested. And people panic. And then they go and they wire money to this person. It's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. And if you have elderly relatives, neighbors, please tell them about scams. Say, don't give anybody your information over the phone. Don't give them your address. Don't have them, can I please have your address so I can confirm it? But they're calling you. So they call you, that's one thing. If you call them, my credit card company wants to confirm my address and I'm calling them, that's one thing. But when they call you and want to confirm your address or your bank account number or whatever, don't do it, don't do it. You don't give them any information. You have to assume it's fake. If you want to check it out first, if you're scared that it's real, just say, I don't have a car. Call me back in an hour. I'll try to see if I can get a car or get a ride. They probably won't call you back. All right, computer repair. Oh, your computer's got a problem. So how would you know? You've been in my computer, which is a scary thought. And how would you know my computer has a virus? We can fix it, $500, but it has to be fixed today, or they'll set that up for ransom. You get an email, and that's a true one. It happened to a photographer in town here that he got his computer shut down, computer frozen, and you will have to pay me so much money to get it back, or I'll ruin your business. And so he didn't do it. No, he said, I got a backup. I back my stuff up every day, therefore go ahead. You know, he wasn't going to fall for it. The problem is that he did ruin his business. They had all kinds of fake, 1-star ratings and comments, all right, that they had ready to go, and they uploaded those all, and so he just got all 0 stars, no stars, and bad reputation type of comments. So he wasn't going to get any phone calls. So he had to call and email all of his people or send out a letter. I don't know exactly what he did, but he contacted all of his people that he had ever did photography for and said, hey, would you please do something for me? This is what happened to me. Can you help me correct this? If I served you well, can you help me correct this? And he was able to get a lot more comments to drown those other ones out. But it's like, wow, how awful. People are awful, just awful. The last thing is put your name on the do not call list. Do not call list. It's not do not. It's .gov or something like that. But look at it, Google it. Put your phone number in there. They're not supposed to call you, but they still do. I have Heather calling me quite a bit from all over the country. Imagine that. I block it, and of course they call me from someplace else. Good old Heather. So, hey, be aware, be alert to your surroundings. Please, 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 please. Learn your targets, practice those targets, okay? Bam. All right? Practice them, teach your children, and enjoy life. Bye-bye.